The passive voice المبني للمجهول. هنعرض في الفيديو ده تحويل الجمل من active إلى passive لأزمنة الماضي البسيط، الماضي المستمر، الماضي التام والمستقبل والأفعال الناقصة. Number 1 the simple past الماضي البسيط. تحويل الجملة من active إلى passive في زمن الماضي البسيط بنبدأ بالمفعول الobject زائد was أو were. لو كان المفعول مفرد بنضيف was، لو كان المفعول جمع بنضيف were، زائد الباست participle التصريف الثالث للفعل. تعالوا نشوف القاعدة على الجمل اللي عندنا. Number 1 the class understood the main points of the lesson. The class الفاعل، understood الفعل، the main points of the lesson هي المفعول ببدأ بيها الجملة. طبعا the main points of the lesson تعتبر جمع بنضيف بعدها where. التصريف الثالث من understood هي نفسها understood وبكمل by the class. Number 2 the Ministry of High Education opened Kuwait University in 1966. The Ministry of High Education تعتبر فاعل، opened الفعل، Kuwait University المفعول. ببدأ بكويت University مفرد بنضيف بعدها was وبعدها opened الفعل المضاف له ed بيكون نفسه في التصريف الثالث ed. بقول Kuwait University was opened in 1966. Number 3 the thieves stole a large new supermarket in our area last Saturday. The thieves الفاعل، stole الفعل، a large new supermarket المفعول ببدأ بها الجملة وتعتبر مفرد بنضيف بعدها was. التصريف الثالث من كلمة stole stolen. بقول a large new supermarket was stolen in our area last Saturday. The Chinese introduced a postal service in about 1200 BCE before Common Era. هبدأ ب a postal service لأنها المفعول was introduced in about 1200 BCE. The Greeks used homing pigeons to deliver messages. The Greeks الفاعل used الفعل homing pigeons المفعول. هبدأ ب homing pigeons جمع ب were used to deliver messages by the Greeks. The past continuous الماضي المستمر. القاعدة بنقول بنبدأ بالمفعول object زائد was أو were زائد being زائد past participle of the verb. Number 1 the supervisor was writing some reports when the light went out. مفعول هنا تبقى some reports جمع were being written when the light went out. The principal was discussing students' complaint in the weekly meeting. Students' complaint هي المفعول was being discussed in the weekly meeting. We were cutting the branches when I fell down. The branches هي المفعول were being cut down when I fell down. The chorus were singing lovely chants in the concert yesterday evening. Lovely chants هي المفعول بعدها were being التصريف الثالث من sing sung in the concert وكمل باقي الجملة yesterday evening. My cousin was riding the motorbike when the bus knocked him off. The motorbike هي المفعول مفرد يبقى was being ride التصريف الثالث منها ridden وبعدين بكمل باقي الجملة when the bus knocked my cousin off. The past perfect الماضي التام. القاعدة بنقول بنبدأ بالobject المفعول بعد الobject بنجيب had been زائد past participle of the verb. They had finished building the house before the contract ended. Building the house هي المفعول وبعدها had been finished before the contract ended. I had chosen the discipline of science after consulting my parents. المفعول هنا the discipline of science had been chosen التصريف الثالث after consulting my parents. My teacher had begun the lesson before I arrived. The lesson had been begun before I arrived. Our school had rewarded the distinguished in the graduation ceremony. The distinguished had been rewarded in the graduation ceremony. Third world countries had accused the West of dumping out-of-date medicines on them. The West هي المفعول had been accused of dumping out-of-date medicines on third world countries. Future, future simple, future continuous, future perfect, or going to future. قاعدة بتقول future simple المستقبل البسيط will زائد be زائد ال past participle. future perfect will have been زائد ال past participle. going to طبعا بيكون قبلها am أو is أو are وبعدها be زائد past participle. المستقبل المستمر will be being زائد past participle of the verb. Someone will call you to apply for the job. You هي المفعول will be called to apply for the job. My father will be interviewing the applicants for the job tomorrow. The applicants for the job هي المفعول will be being interviewed. Will be being interviewed. My brother will have finished the exams by the end of this month. The exams will have been finished by the end of this month. I am going to ask all of you several questions. All of you are going to be asked several questions. We will do something to save our planet from the dangers. Something هي المفعول will be done to save our planet from the dangers. الأفعال الناقصة المودل verbs will أو would shall أو should can أو could may أو might must أو has to أو have to أو had to. جميع ال auxiliary verbs بيجي بعدها be زائد ال past participle of the verb. Firemen must wear helmets while working. Helmets must be worn تصريف التالت من wear while working by firemen. They will provide us with drinks during breaks. Us هي المفعول لما يبدأ بيها الجملة بتكون we. We will be provided with drinks during breaks. You have to complete the form in black ink. هبدأ ب the form هي المفعول. The form مفرد عشان كده بقول has to be completed in black ink. The government should issue more laws to prohibit smoking in public areas. More laws should be issued to prohibit smoking in public areas. People had to use camels and horses in the travel in the past. Camels and horses had to be used in the travel in the past. Some irregular verbs بعض الأفعال الغير منتظمة. Thank you for watching.